Morning to you. Hello to you, our friends on Instagram, and good morning to you on Facebook. Tanja here, leadership and mindset specialist for real estate leaders and teams that really want to grow themselves and their people in their business in the least amount of time. Welcome to Rapid Fire Friday. Kitty, beautiful. Great to see you here. How are you, gorgeous? Thanks for joining in. Erin's here. Hey, Erin, I think you just sent me a message. I promise I'll respond straight after this. So welcome, Rapid Fire Friday. What is it? Kate Ashton, good morning, my love. Kate Ashton, you'll be very proud of me. I was up at 4:30, drove to Mornington, did F45, my first session. Has anyone done F45? Holy hell. It's a workout. I wanted to vomit, but I did it anyway. My plan is to lose 10 kilos in 12 weeks. There you go. Just declared it to you and the universe. So that's my game. I'll let you know how I go. So what is Rapid Fire Friday? Well, I'm a peak performance coach, and all week I spend time with real estate principals and team members. G'day, Denim. Great to have you here. I am Kylie Charlton. Hello, Kylie Charlton. Wayne Carroll is in the house. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hi. Hi, Tanj. I love Tanj. On the key themes from coaching this week, and I just rapid fire some tips that hopefully you can take into your business. Apply one, if not two or three, and let's see if it makes a change for you. So let's get stuck straight into it, because I know time is super precious. So thanks for joining. By the way, if you're watching this live, type in live if you're not driving, and if you're watching the record, type in the record, if you will. That would be awesome. Now, the first thing is, are you active on social media, and are you using video? Yes or no? So yes to video. Thanks, Kylie. Yes to video, and no to video. I want to know. And here are 6 reasons why you must be, especially if you're in real estate, you must be on video. This is a stat that I saw on my beautiful friend Kylie Davis LinkedIn page some time ago. Yes, video. Yes to video. Great. I'm not surprised. Here are some really interesting facts. Number 1, and I'm looking at my whiteboard just so you know, this year alone, video traffic will account on internet will account for 80% of internet traffic. So video content is 80% of internet traffic. Number 1. Number 2, there are 1 billion videos on Facebook every day viewed. On Facebook every day. There is 5 million hours of video watched on YouTube every single day, and the videos that have the highest engagement are for about 2 minutes. So 2 minutes most equals most engagement. Here's the interesting part. 20% of people will leave the video if it hasn't hooked them in the first 10 seconds. So if you're not hooked in 10 seconds, you're going to exit the building. And here's my favorite. Videos, people retain 95% of the information on a video versus 10% of the information just on a post. Hey, Michael, great to have you here. So I just find those statistics mind-blowing. So there's 6 reasons why you must get active on video. And here's another tip. Be you. G'day, Michael. Just be you. Be authentic. One of my coaching clients that I had on Tuesday this week, you know, I'm not a social media expert. It's not my mastery. In fact, if you need some support with social media, I highly encourage you check out the Digital Marketing Essentials workshop with Josh Cobb and the team at Steps. They specialize in digital marketing training and social media training for real estate professionals. So it's off the charts. If you've done it, let me know yes to Josh's work. If not, jump onto Digital Marketing Essentials on Google and the dates, or you can go on a wait list if the dates for the next round of events have not been released yet, because they typically get booked out. I have a lot of my clients go. So my client, you know, lovely Instagram page, looked very nice, like a magazine. He's actually paying a company to do the posts for him. It looks impressive, and there's little engagement. The highest engagement post he had was when he did a post, I think, a personal post about either his mum or his sister's health. Can you put a post up about them? Yes, Kitty, I can. And if you can make a note, Digital Marketing Essentials, Josh Cobb and the team at Steps, the best in the business as far as I'm concerned, and producing amazing results, phenomenal one-day workshop. And it's not just lecture and learn. You do the work in the course, and you can walk away with a really simple strategy to increase your social media presence and engagement. So speaking of engagement, as I said, my client on Tuesday, I just said to him, look, your Instagram page is nice. You're not getting a lot of engagement, and it's because you're not on there. It's nice kind of post and it looks like a glossy magazine, but we need more you. Whenever there was a video post of him or a post of him, the engagement was like, 100-fold. So use Instagram as your platform to post information about you. Please make sure you're using video, and an incredible, hey Susan, great to have you here. Thanks for joining. And an incredible tool for, I don't know why I did that, but anyway, an incredible tool for social media is a tool called InShot. My girlfriend Erica from America, the Queen of Confidence, told me about InShot. You can literally shoot a video of yourself. Remember, keep it 1 minute for Instagram, no more than 2 minutes for Facebook, and you upload it to InShot. You can change the background to your corporate colors. You can write text with your mobile and your handle. Hey, Joanne, great to have you here. Your handle, let me know, Joanne, how the reception is here on Facebook, my friend. And then you can put your mobile number, as I said, and so boom, like in 5 minutes, you've got a really schmick little video ready for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So that is called InShot, InShot. Okay, check it out. It's awesome. Really fantastic for, a video to promote. You've got an open for inspection on Saturday. Really fantastic for a little Monday market update, which is what Kate is using it for as well. InShot, yes, that's the one. I am Kylie Charlton. Hey, Kylie, did I see that you're speaking at ARIC, my love? Can you give me an emoji if you are? I am so excited about that. Okay, great. So I've given you 6 reasons why you must be on video, and I've given you the reason why you need to be you and authentic, because here is the real reason. People buy people, not products. They buy you. And communication is 7% words, 38% tonality, and 55% physiology. So if you're doing a post, all people are getting is 7% of your communication. If you're doing a video, they're getting 100% of communication, and they're getting your physiology. People believe the message when they believe the messenger. So when you show up being authentically you, you build trust and transparency, and they're the 2 things that vendors, buyers, landlords, and tenants want the most. I gather that's a yes. Kylie, you're going to be amazing, my love. And if I can be of service in any way to support you being ready and clear to speak to that many people, call me, DM me. I'll give you a complimentary half-hour session. I love speaking to large groups. I just did my biggest, so you're going to exceed that. I did 800 people at Harcourts in New Zealand. You're going to speak to thousands there. So if I can give you any tips, my love, reach out, okay? I'd be more than happy to. I've got some time today, okay? I just want you to have a good time up there. All right, number 2, another one of my client sessions this week, I was just really reinforcing the power of the 3 steps for success. And you may, if you've watched me before, you would have heard me talk about it, but as I say, good leaders have fewer messages and repeat them often. So one that I repeat often is this architecture called 3 steps to success. It is standards, strategy, state. And in business, whether you're a listing selling agent or a principal, or you run your own business or you run your own life, you want to look at raising your standards. And that is, are you clear about your vision, your values, your financial game plan, your goals, and are you turning your shoulds into a must? So yesterday I turned a should into a must. I know I should exercise. And I haven't been disciplined in my exercise. And I made a decision yesterday. I looked online, jumped into F45, up at 4:30 this morning, and there, yes, almost passing out and vomiting, but feel amazing now and just want to focus 1 day at a time to lose 10 kilos in 12 weeks. Shout out to Louise Lupton, who's another client of mine that I coached this week, and she just shared the results she's been producing and inspired me to join. So vision, values, financial game plan. Yes, exactly, Michael. Exactly. I'm facing 50, so I need to kind of get this rig going on. Raise your standards. Number two, turn your shoulds into must. There's no way you're going to achieve what you want to achieve if it's not a must. It's got to be a must. Number two, simplify your strategies. When we have things complex and convoluted and complicated, it's just our ego wanting to be intelligent. The best teams are the ones that have simple strategies. So what are the daily rituals, weekly actions, monthly musts, quarterly reviews, yearly analysis, tools, processes, procedures you use or need to use in your business to achieve great results? And make sure you create an open environment for your people to give you feedback on the resources you're hiring or subscribing into your business, whether they be CRM systems, human resources, any tools or processes. The reason we want to evaluate our systems constantly is the systems and technology is designed to build efficiency and effectiveness so your human resources can be productive. And if they're not, then it's your biggest expense item and it's going to have a big impact in your gross profit. I can see many leaders across the industry that are really not getting the best return on investment from their people, and this centerpiece is a key ingredient. A way that you can improve this is, as my friends at Bailey's Real Estate, Jackie and Steve, sent me a message last night. They've put 3 butcher's paper up in a wall in their office. It's got standard, strategy, and state. And whenever they or their team members have an idea of how they can raise their standards, simplify their strategies, or elevate their state, they write it on there and then they address the content at team meetings once a week. Really, simple way of looking at how we can consistently progress, because the key to happiness is progress. When we're progressing, we get access to happiness. So the 3 steps for success are critical. Raise your standards, simplify your strategies, elevate your state. Good morning, Lou. Great to have your company, my friend. Elevate your state is, what are you doing and how are you showing up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in your life and in your business? This is an energy game. Real estate is highly competitive. And as I said at the beginning, people buy you. Your energy introduces you before you've even opened your mouth. People can feel whether you're present. People can feel whether you're arrogant. Thanks, Kitty. I love that you love it. People can feel whether you're over there with them or you're on your agenda trying to push them to a sale. So when you are responsible for elevating your energy and you're physically fit, you're mentally strong, you're emotionally sound, and you're spiritually fulfilled, it's a game changer. Okay, it's a really big part of my work is getting people to feel good. When you feel good, people feel good around you. This one, there's a couple of people that I coached this week that I'm noticing a theme that's going on in them is this theme of overpromising and underdelivering. They're overpromising the results that they're going to produce and the rewards they're going to give themselves, and they're underdelivering on the daily actions that they need to do to achieve that result. The impact of this is you don't ever get to fulfill on your dreams. You are overpromising, which means you're stretching yourself too far, and if you're not willing to do the daily work and make the small sexy and be disciplined and committed to show up and consistently do what it takes, it'll be a pipe dream and you'll leave with feeling disempowered and unfulfilled. Does that make sense, by the way? So if you've just joined and you're watching live, type in live if you're not driving. And if you're watching the record later, do me a favor and type in record so I know when this message is getting to you. So don't overpromise and underdeliver. Use the SMARTS formula, which is an NLP distinction, neuro-linguistic programming distinction, when setting your goals. We are 4.5 weeks away from starting a new financial year. Perfect time to raise your standards, simplify your strategies, and elevate your state. The SMARTS formula are all the goals that you're writing for yourself and the actions you say you're going to take. Are they specific? Can you see them actually happening? Are they specific? Hey, Mickey, great to have you here. Thanks for joining. Are they measurable? Can you measure whether you've fulfilled on those actions or not? Are they actionable, and who's accountable for fulfilling them? Is it realistic? Like, can you actually fulfill it in the time that you're allocating? And can it be achieved, T, in a timely fashion? And S, can you start now and take a step and smile while you're doing it? So that's the SMARTS formula. If you want to learn more about the SMARTS formula, just Google SMARTS formula as an acronym for specific, measurable, accountable, realistic, timely, and the steps that it can take, or smiling in the process. Some people have different versions. That's the one that I've learnt. Be realistic as you forecast your goals for the next financial year. Stretch yourself a bit, but don't overpromise and then underdeliver on the activity that you say you're going to take each day or each week to make it happen. It'll just leave you defeated and deflated. And then your ego gets to win that you're just not good enough. And that's what really happens. And the fourth thing that I want to share, I've got two more. Let me know with a smiley face or a thumbs up if you're finding this valuable. The fourth thing that I want to share is the absolute importance of being your word. A lot of people this week are saying what they want to do and they're not doing it. And they have reasons versus results. The reasons are valid and justifiable and explainable and describable, but they're still reasons. And the key thing is, when you are your word, you're really in alignment with being congruent with you and what you declare in the universe. The biggest way, thanks Kitty, the biggest way I know how to lose your level of personal empowerment is think and say what you're going to do and not do it. It is the biggest way to be disempowered, because the strongest power you have is to be your word. And when you're not your word, when you lack integrity, which is doing what you say you're going to do by when you said you're going to do it, hey, Akshay, then, Ash, then you don't have any power. And every time you think and say stuff you're going to do, shoulda, coulda, woulda, gonna, donna, and you don't do it, your subconscious mind, you are programming it to believe that you are not a creator, that you lack commitment, and you don't have the goods to take action on what you're declaring. Does that make sense? Let me know if a thumbs up that makes sense. So, for myself, I've been thinking about really shape-shifting my personal physical exercise routine. But thinking about it's not going to do much. Being inconsistent in my action taking, it's not going to achieve much. So took a bold action yesterday, showed up at 4:30 today, out training at 5 o'clock this morning. Feel great as a result. Exercise is done. Thank you, Kylie. Much love. So take a look today. Where are you overpromising and underdelivering? Where are you thinking and saying and declaring what you shoulda, coulda, woulda, gonna, donna do, and you're not doing it? And just get responsible for the fact that it's depleting your energy and it's sending a message to your subconscious mind that you do not have integrity and you're not fulfilling on your word, and that is your most powerful resource, to be your word. Make sense? I hope so. Finally, if you're a leader in real estate or any business, we have a few people tune in that are not in real estate. How do you effectively navigate working in and on the business? This is a conversation I had with a beautiful client yesterday. Here's my tip. Make sure you plan, as I said, we're 4.5 weeks out of the new financial year. Take yourself out of your house, out of your office, book a hotel boardroom or a cafe or above a restaurant or some neutral space that you haven't been in before. Get your visual diary or your butcher's paper and map out where you want to be at the end of the next financial year, and start breaking down your organizational flowchart. Who's who in the zoo, who's head of what departments, what are their purpose contracts, and what are their APIs. KPIs are key performance indicators. APIs are action performance indicators. I just feel like it has greater energy. Start to map out, what are you doing in your sales business? What do you want to achieve in your property management business and growing your rent roll? What do you want to achieve with your marketing and social media? What is your game plan for client engagement, retention, and referral? What are your community and strategic alliance programs look like? If you want to know what that is, let me know, and I'll spend more time on that at another session. Just get it out of your head and map it out. And then start to chunk it down and focus on one key project a month, whether that's your pre-list kit or your listing kit or your client experience. What happens to me in your business as a buyer, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, after I buy a house with you? What happens in my experience with you and your brand if it's my first home I've ever bought? Is it special, or do I have to come to your office and pick up the keys, which is just crazy? Hey, Mandy, how are you, beautiful? Can you guys on Facebook let me know what the reception's like? We've been kind of getting our service provider out here 3 times because it's been a bit pixelated. So if you can see and hear me okay, can you please give me a thumbs up? So If you're working in and on the business, take time out of the business to effectively plan the next financial year. And here's my other tip. Make sure that you take one day out a month towards the end of the month to review the activity of the month and tweak the activity for the future month based on the lessons that you learned. Okay, so just one day a month, take out to work on the business, get strategic, and allocate some time every week to work on the business. And the best way to work on the business is empower your people to be leaders in their own role. Have agendas for meetings and have your people drive the fulfillment of those agendas, so you are not micromanaging. Bit blurry on Facebook, but that might be my older eyes. Thanks, Joe. I'm sure it's, you know, our service provider. I'm not happy with that, but we will continue to work on it. Remember, progress beats perfection every day. So there's some of the biggest themes that I got from coaching this week. The importance of being real and authentically you on social media is it increases trust and transparency, and that's what people want. There's a billion videos being watched on Facebook every day. And video, internet traffic will, in the next year, will be 80% video. So you must get online. Avgaringo, Angela. Hey, Angela. Hi, beautiful. Thanks for tuning in. 3 steps to success. Raise your standards, simplify your strategies, and elevate your state. It's the best architecture to run your business, and it's the best architecture to coach your people in. It's absolutely simple, and it's a game changer. Please don't overpromise and underdeliver. Don't have big-winded goals and not be prepared to do the daily action. It'll just deflate your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. And then your ego gets to be right that you're not good enough. So you don't want to do that. Use the SMARTS formula. Google SMARTS formula, SMARTS, to learn how to effectively goal set for the next financial year. I look gorgeous. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Angela. Thank you. Be your word. The biggest way you can elevate your personal power is have congruency with your word. Do what you say you're going to do when you said you were going to do it. And make sure you take yourself out of your house, out of your business, to future forecast the next financial year, and allocate one day at the end of every month to review and tweak the plan for the next month, and only focus on one key project per month for you and your people, because the months go like that. I hope you found that useful. Which distinction, which lesson, which tip was the most useful for you? I would love to know. Please type it in. And of course, I'm going to be back 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time live on Facebook and Instagram on Monday. I think it's the 3rd. I think it's 2nd or 3rd, at ARIC, live at ARIC. Who's going to ARIC? Say yes to ARIC. Type in yes to ARIC if you're going. And if you're not going, I'm going to be tuning in. All of it. Thanks, Kylie. Love you. I know you're going to be there, Kylie, and I mean it, honey. Not that you need, some support, but if you want it, if you want a hand, if you want some tips, call me and let's set up a complimentary half-hour session. Share where you're at, and I'd love to be of service to you, my love. My goal when I hit 50 was to be fit at 50 and not flat at 50, which empowered me to get fit and stay fit in my 50s. Yes to Eric. I know, Kylie. Awesome, Wayne. And are you still there? Are you still fit in your 50s? Awesome. I need all the help I can get, honey. Well, just, I'll hook up with you after this and let's have a chat, today or tomorrow. You let me know. So hope that was of use. As I was saying, I'm going to be live at ARIC on Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, when I'll just share all the top mindset mastery sessions that I've learned from all the speakers on the Sunday. So if you can't make it, tune in and I'll share all the good stuff that I got. Okay, that's it. Much love to you. Thanks for taking your time to tune in. I truly hope it was beneficial. I do it all for you. I just want you to be happy and deeply fulfilled in your endeavors in real estate and beyond. And, many of you don't have the resources for a one-on-one coach, but I don't want that to be the reason you can't get a tip or two to implement to make some change. You're so welcome, Kitty. Thanks for your beautiful energy and your love. I can feel it and I appreciate it. it. Remember, Mindset Mastery, although next week I'm going to be unpacking the key lessons from Eric and all the speakers, it is for you to write to me your question of where you're stuck and feel like you're not getting anywhere, and where you're oscillating, taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I will not say your name or where you're from, but I will provide my best A to any cue that you send. So you can DM me your questions, you can email me tanja@tmjcoaching.com.au, or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Brendan, great. Hi, thanks for tuning in, but I'm signing off. So my friend, you can watch the record. Much love, go well, have an amazing Friday and weekend. Happy show day tomorrow. And as always, in the words of Maya Angelou, remember, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Do something to make yourself and others feel truly great, loved, and appreciated today. Okay? Have fun. Much love. Send me your message. Kylie, look out. Let's hook up and get you set for Eric. See you, love. Thanks to you on Facebook. Sorry, it was a bit blurry. We'll see if we can have it sorted by next week.